Well, hello there. Welcome back to Major League Baseball here on youtube.com/OnosaurusRex, where you can catch new games, catch games every day, 1 p.m. Pacific time here on youtube.com/OnosaurusRex. All you have to do, scroll down, subscribe, and ring that bell, and you'll be notified when I post new videos, both at 6 a.m. and 1 p.m. 6 a.m. you got some gameplay, some other games, random games, indie games, big games, small games, games you've never heard of, product taste tests. Who knows? It's a veritable smorgasbord. Except for right now, it's as it's as rigid a schedule as it's been for a long time. Sundays and Mondays you have a Halo campaign. Fridays is Fallout 3 currently, and then Saturdays are for taste tests. So your videos on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, those are the mystery videos. Those are the ones that you should subscribe and ring the bell for, because you never know what you're going to get. I'm a little rusty here introing this show because it has been actually a few days. I recorded a little batch in a short time span so that I could take a couple days off and just kind of like hang out, relax, chill. It was very nice. Went and saw a couple movies. And it was a good time. Last time was not a good time for the Seattle Mariners. The score was closer than it probably should have been. We made it interesting towards the end, but it just couldn't really do anything. I think there was a really bad base running decision. I believe I should have probably had bases loaded with 2 outs or something like that, and I kind of threw that one away. So, yeah, not great. Let's actually take a quick look at that. It was 7-4. View in the box score. They scored one more in the 9th. We scored 2 in the 7th and the 9th. We had 14 hits. They had 41 at-bats. Good Lord. Anyway. Yeah, so not great. Coming off of a pretty tight series against Arizona. That walk-off win there. September in-game has been, a little rough. I believe we're 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we're 6-5. 6-5 this month. And this isn't the best time to be slipping and sliding because we have been able to hold off the Angels, but they have been right with us pretty much step for step. They've gained half a game. I think it was that day off. Gave them an extra half game just by being idle. We have one more day off before a big road trip, and we'll see those Angels in a couple of weeks. And then we have one final homestand with that day off on the 30th, which I keep missing. And that'll be the end of the season. 6 of the final 9 games against the Los Angeles Angels, who are only 3.5 games behind. The Astros 11.5 back. And they have been gifted a lot of help from teams behind them that really should have been taking advantage of the Astros slide over the last couple of weeks. They have been sliding as well. You have the Yankees. They're on a 3-game losing streak. Cleveland is on a 2-game losing streak. Boston's 1-1. They're 5.5 back. The Rays have lost 1. Astros should be feeling pretty lucky that they are still in that second wild card spot. But that is not our problem. We currently are in first in the American League West by 3.5 games. Which means that we are good to be in that first wild card position because we're 11.5 games ahead of the Astros. Even if we were to give those back, we'd still be 8-9 games ahead. So that's fine. Don't want to think about it like that, but there is a positive that we are looking pretty good as far as what's it called? As far as the playoffs are concerned. I don't know exactly what our number is to clinch at least a postseason appearance. We'll have to see. We are going to play the next game in which Eduardo Rodriguez, 13-7, 3.90 ERA, will be starting for the Boston Red Sox, who are 2 games over 500. Sam Delaplane, one of our stronger starters, 16-4 with a 2.05 ERA, is on the mound for the Mariners, who are 36 games over 500? Whoever would have thought that I would be 36 games over 500 at this point in the season and in contention for a playoff spot when this series started, because Lord Almighty did it look bad. Like 4-14 bad at one point. We're going to jump on in here. We're going to T-Mobile Park Open 1999. Retractable roof is open. Sam Delaplane. There was a guy that we were going to put in last time. Braden Bishop. He is a 67 overall. But I think maybe we'll give Fraley the day off. Because he doesn't have as much power, which is fine. But he's better against lefties. Interesting. He has more power against lefties. But he has comparable speed and can play left field. So we're going to put in Bishop. I believe this is the guy that they told us, like, hey, put him in the game, please. He's been sitting for a couple of days, like to get him some action. And we're actually going to leave him at the bottom of the lineup. We're gonna work with this kind of like speedy 7, 8, 9 and hope that we can maybe loop it around to a pretty decently speedy leadoff batter. Though he doesn't have a lot of power. We're really killing power towards the bottom of the lineup with Braden Bishop, but that's okay. Let's see. Do I recognize Trammell? Trammell came in yesterday. Came in the last game and scored, or he came in the game against the Diamondbacks. He scored the winning run. He's a left fielder. He has 91 speed. He has decent power. He can play center and right. He has a potential, though. That's good. I think we'll be okay. I don't know if I want to put too many of the new guys in all at once because they are pretty significantly lower rated, but I do want to get these guys some experience. So that's what we're going to work with. Ty France is maybe a little out of position in the second spot just because he is so slow. And I really don't like having such a slow person between really good speed and then really good speed and power. But I think we'll just eat it today. We'll just work with that. Because I don't have like a Jake Fraley to put there. I could switch Bishop. But anyway, any spot you put Ty France in is not great. And we can maybe leave Bishop, or we can bring in Trammell tomorrow and put Fraley in center. We can have, oh god, we have such a speedy outfield. We could have such a speedy outfield. Such a speedy outfield. All the three outfielders could theoretically be like 80 speed and above. And that would be mind-boggling. Oh my goodness. If you'd like to see if I do that, feel free to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell while this screen loads. It's a nice time. You're not missing anything. So that's a good way to do it. And we'll get into game number 100. I believe this is 145. So we're really winding it down here. The end is in sight. There's a couple days off. I believe the final game will post on the 19th or the 20th of November. I don't have my book in front of me, but we're getting close.
From the Soto district of downtown Seattle, we've got baseball under the lights here at T-Mobile Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Seattle Mariners.
Hell yeah.
Baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Next on the show. Sam Delaplane has 28 starts with a 16-4 record, a 2.05 ERA, and 162.2 innings pitched. 135 strikeouts, 9 walks. 9 walks. That is fantastic. Single digits. Let's see. Struggled yesterday to get outs. Yeah. Wasn't great.
First pitch on the way. Hit in the air.
That was almost horrendous. All right, let us sink. Got to shake off the rust a little bit. I'm worried that this game is going to just be awful. Very worried. This is a bad time to be tinkering with the lineup. It's also a bad time to take several days away from the game. God, that felt like it was way delayed, and it wasn't.
Mariners at the start of play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
We're good.
Yeah, Matty,
We're
they've been
good.
playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play.
That's
good
better.
You know, Dero, this is
That's
the time
better.
to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball.
What
They'd
the
love to
hell?
win this one here today and keep that roll.
Why did they leave that take in?
To 2 balls
Okay.
and 2 strikes now.
All right. I
Saw
don't.
a fastball
That's
right
fine.
there. I
It's
would
fine.
not be shocked
We got a
if
generous call on the
this guy
previous
goes
pitch.
right here and
It's
drops
fine
another
to
off-speed pitch.
get one that's not as favorable the next pitch. Throwing a lot of fastballs here.
Here now the 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Seager fields it cleanly.
And there is out number 1.
So he's thrown out by the
Good
man
news.
standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
All right.
First pitch on its way.
There you go.
One thing I'm gonna keep my eye
Four-seam
on with this young
fastball.
starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself,
You want to go right back to that
have
spot?
a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Oh,
Well
good
above the letters
lord.
with the fastball that time. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike
We're going
umpire.
same spot,
James
same pitch
Kingsley
3 times in a row.
And he's always approachable.
Lifted in the air to center. Lewis waits on it.
Okay.
And that's the
Thankfully,
second out
just
of the
a nice, easy fly ball. Little worrying there, but I've been inconsistent here to start the game.
Next it'll
See if we
be
can
Xander
dial it in.
He carries the
We're actually looking pretty
best
okay, though.
average
8
in the American League
8
entering
pitches
play.
so far.
One of the best hitters
Got a
in
couple
baseball.
outs. Haven't given up too many or any hits so
Lots of
far. So
extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself
okay,
a
well,
base hit.
commentator's curse strikes again. Good for me.
There's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not have
So I really struggled against Chris Sale. No, is that who it was last time out? I really struggled against their pitching last time. I really need to settle down. He didn't get the full or the complete game because we did score some runs on him late. Did get some hits going. Kind of thought about making it interesting, but I made too many mistakes previously to do.
Takes off. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Good steal
I
of second there, and that really sets
cannot
up the
stop
middle of
stolen
this quarter
bases.
to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Out in front as he grounds this one to short. He's got it. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is
Thank
over.
God.
Red
Thank
Sox
God.
have won. Now it'll be the M's turn.
All
No
right.
score.
See what we can do here. So we get some statistics here about Eduardo Rodriguez. We know he has, well, we don't know he has 29 starts. We do know he has a 13-7 record with a 3.90 ERA, 161 innings pitched, 163 strikeouts, and very nice walk numbers. 69! Fucking nice. I'm so curious about the games that are coming out this week.
Not an easy thing to do.
Bloody Rally
Now
show.
into the box, Donnie Walton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Down and away.
Change
One
up
ball,
out of the
two
zone.
strikes. Guys, this Red Sox ball club
All right.
entering
Call of Duty
play here
Vanguard's
tonight.
out
They come
this
in looking to
week.
make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Damn it. It was a changeup that was hung up in the air. Some interesting looking stuff. The big game for me this week is Forza Horizon 5. Hopefully, fingers crossed, video should go up Friday morning, 6 a.m. So.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that was a bad swing. That was so late. All right. 4-seam fastball, changeup, cutter, and a 2-seam. Oh, just early on that. Just early. That was pretty well located by me. For whatever reason, I just like to go down left.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and
Wow.
misses for the
Okay.
second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Jeez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Yeah, I was absolutely looking for... I was looking for a changeup, maybe a slider. Something outside of the zone. He doesn't even have a slider. He has mostly fastball stuff. Changeup's the one I got to be wary of.
Kyle Lewis.
Oh my God, Sean.
Pitch fastball, 0-1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The windup and the 0-1.
I'm early on this cutter. He rushed a fastball by me last time.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts has it. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3, go the Mariners.
I put myself in a really bad count that time around.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory.
All right. See if we can dial in the pitching today.
Here's the first pitch.
That's fucking bullshit.
Now the 1-0 is in there.
There you go. 4-seam fastball. God, inconsistent. I'm really early on this. I can't get it in here. Ooh, boy. Oh. Okay. We're good. Worried I was going to goof that up. Had more misplays in the outfield than I care to admit. Obviously gave up the inside the park home run in game number 2 of that Diamondbacks series. Just me yelling, fucking sick. I hated it. I hated it. I believe the last game I had a weird out. There's a little breakdown hidden in there.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Moore waits on it. 2 down.
There we go. 2 away. Maybe today we just have 2 teams who don't want to be here. We saw that a lot against Arizona. Some of the fastest games I've ever played. I think the fastest game I ever played, even though the video is an hour and 15 minutes long, that includes a card pack opening, so that game was completed in an hour. Which I guess is maybe more just a shout out to how much fucking talking I do after a game. Also, that would have been 4 or 5 minutes of intro stuff, so that would have been probably a sub-hour game. Wild. I'll be showcasing this game in GDQ 2022.
Right here, attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested, chance to get off the field super quick.
There we go. That's a nice strikeout from Delaplane. 20 pitches through two go rounds.
Go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
That was either a really good inning, so they gave me a lot of experience, or they're doing that like weird quad experience or whatever for like get all your rewards.
Into the box, Kyle Seager. It's been a big season for him in the power.
2 home runs away from 50. I wonder if we can get him to get 50 pops.
D-Roll, it says a lot to be a power
50
hitter
deep
this
pops.
game, but this guy's going for a batting title. How about 4 home runs in his last 10 games?
Yeah, you make a mistake
Hell
to
yeah.
this guy right now, you're not getting the ball back. He is on everything. Perfect timing at the plate.
Oh no.
Rodriguez over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
That was a hanging changeup. I shouldn't have even swung for it. I was looking too low.
The right fielder, Mitch. Henniger.
Stepping in next.
Oh, 69 ribbies for Mitch Henniger.
In the
Nice.
American League batting race entering play.
I don't know why this
There's
game
no
just
way
feels like it looks so
you could
rough
forecast
today.
This kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball.
Oh, speaking of this
consider him
game,
to be one of the league's
I got
best
the.
hitters for average coming into this year.
I'll show it off here in a second.
First offering on its way.
That's a foul ball. I got.
The windup and the 0-1.
Thank God that was a ball. I picked up the Jackie Robinson edition of MLB The Show. Steelbook and all.
High and deep to right center.
Gross.
Giving chase is Slater.
Gross. Hang on, let's.
He tracks it down and makes the out.
There you go. I got the Steelbook Jackie Robinson edition. You're reading that price right. That is $4. Was previously it just focused. $39.88. Previously
On the way.
$40. Got it for 10% of that. Brand new. So that's pretty cool.
Here's the pitch. Off the
Pretty
plate,
cool. Not even the coolest thing I got today. Go to Instagram.com/ShaunosaurusRex. Follow me.
Down he extends nicely.
That might go. That might go. That might go. That might go. Gone. Tom Murphy. Let's go. Solo shot for Murphy, number 16 on the season. I'll show the cool thing that I got. I'll make an Instagram post about that tomorrow.
Right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Mariners take a
It's
1-0
unbelievable.
lead.
It's not like unbelievably cool, but it's just like, why did you find that for that price? Wild. But I picked this up. I already own the game. I own it on PlayStation 4 because I thought I was going to be able to continue my road to the show. And I thought, you know what? $4 for the whole Jackie Robinson edition? That's pretty cool. I like a steelbook, you know. I have MLB The Show 17 steelbook. That's pretty neat.
The box, Dylan Moore. A ball and no strikes. The numbers
So,
coming
yeah,
in,
we got that.
278 the average, 17 home runs, and 36 RBIs.
Obviously, I've been playing this on Xbox. I've been playing this on Xbox Game Pass.
Oh, there it
Whoa!
is.
That's fucking gone.
Forget about this one.
Back to back jacks? Holy shit. That one was fucking gone.
So a solo shot here to left center field.
I'm at my best when I have no expectations and I'm not trying.
Move out in front,
I would bet that that's applicable to most things. Oh, can you look up GameStop trade values?
Runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
GameStop. Trade in?
The next batter will be Evan White.
The first baseman.
This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
What the fuck? What is happening?
A solo shot down the line in right. Number 11 for him on the season. And the M's have taken a 3-0 lead.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before
What the
he
fuck?
crushes it out too. This is incredible.
Wild. Okay, now I'm assuming that Braden Bishop is not going to get one.
Now, Braden Bishop. As the first
That's
pitch
fine.
misses to him, it's ball one.
So this is, I believe, his first plate appearance.
Bottom of the second.
3-0 all of a sudden. Weird. Me at my most inattentive has been the most successful. Oh, damn. Really early.
And that retires the side.
How many, were those all with 3 outs? I did not even hit a button there.
New inning set to get
Weird.
underway, and that brings
3 runs, 3 hits
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this
for the
one.
Mariners.
Run back in this
Back
inning,
to
give
back
them a
to
little
back
more
jacks.
confidence that they can keep up in this game.
as he looks at a fastball that's in there.
We'll see if we can tie this series up, send it to a decisive game 3. We do have some Allen and Ginter cards left over. We can still open. I think there's 5 packs, 6 packs left in there, which is pretty fun. Haven't bothered to look for any.
Swing and a liner. This
There
will
we go.
not
That's a nice
elude the
nice
right
reach
fielder's
over there.
grasp as he
Well,
reaches
I guess
over
that's not
the
entirely
for
true.
first out. So one guy
I took a
forward
peek
here,
for
and
some
again,
cards
as
today,
you look
but
at the standings, you
didn't
can
find
see they
anything.
have
Now they are giving Los Angeles the win, so that'll bump them
division
up to
race.
3 games behind the Mariners. Gonna be a big, interesting road trip. We get 4 games against Kansas City.
Here's the catcher,
Or
Alex Avila,
3
took an
games.
0 for 4 in the victory
We get a
last night.
we get a few games that we get a set against Kansas City, and I think it's the whole stretch home
Now the
is
first pitch.
division opponents.
On the ground to the right side.
How that was not taken deep is beyond me. Absolutely beyond me.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting.
Delaplane, look at all those pitchers log jammed at 16. Couple of Twins, couple of Mariners, 1 Houston Astro. Dylan Bundy up there, 19. And Paxton just looking in with 15. It is interesting that they show the top 7.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
There we go.
For a called strike.
That's a nice strike right
I
there.
love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball
Foul.
command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Oh, I guess you know what? Tomorrow is not accurate. Today when this posts. I just realized. Go to Instagram.com/ShaunosaurusRex.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield.
There we go. All right, that'll take care of the third.
This one away.
I'll try to make sure to post it earlier in the afternoon.
Down in order go the Red Sox.
I don't know if I can necessarily schedule a post, but
Now at the plate, Donnie Walton. It was a flyout for him to start the home
The
first.
shortstop, Johnny.
okay. He's been working with that changeup a lot, but he missed a couple, gave up some home runs. He's at only 20 pitches through 2 innings.
First pitch is
That's
a
fine.
changeup
That's
for a
another
called strike.
changeup. Ooh, late on that one.
0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Ooh, that was,
Second. Fielded cleanly.
I guess, not a terrible swing. Not a great swing, obviously, but not the worst.
So here now is Ty
He
Free.
says, desperately trying to cover his ass.
First offering. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Slater is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
All right, calm down, calm down. Had a lot of success in the last inning. Don't need to throw it all away here.
In his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
And with
That's
the inning is
unfortunate.
over. Mariners
Damn
are
it.
down in
That was the best hit that I had in that whole sequence. Just bad luck.
All set for the start of the fourth. And in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater.
All right.
Here's the first pitch. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
Gotta settle down. Gotta slow down. Gotta put those home runs out of my head. There we go.
But that gets the zone for a
There we
strike.
go. We've hit home runs or done nothing at all. Like those are the options.
If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The World Series could end tonight, as this video is being recorded. It is Halloween today. Boston brought just a big old bag of tricks yesterday, but we're getting some treats today. Atlanta can take it. They're up 3-1. See if they can close it out tonight, or if it'll, I assume, go back to Houston for Game 6. I was actually surprised that it was still in Atlanta today. But I guess it makes sense.
A windup and the 0-1.
I believe Houston has the home field advantage.
Hit out towards second. He's got it.
There we go. Nice for out number 2. Game actually starts in about an hour and 15 minutes or so. I won't be watching it or anything, but
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Yeah, MFL scores. The NFL, please. Thank you.
Here's the pitch. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Interesting. I don't know where he wants this pitch. Shit.
80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu.
Fouled away. I'll take that.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind.
There's some close games as this is being recorded. How is Minnesota favored to win over Dallas tonight? That is wild. Oh, that's right. Kansas City plays the Giants. Yeah. Saints are up 2 on Tampa Bay, which is surprising because Jameis Winston got carted off the field, which is not good. Seattle up big. That's good. Ooh, I wanted the swing. I wanted that fucking swing.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
He wants it again. 3rd time, huh? There we go. All right, that'll work. Tom Murphy, you know what? You hit a home run today. Can't be too mad at you.
They trail it here 3-0.
Shrieking souls will chuck your souls. Seal your doom tonight, dum dum. All right. Threw 5 pitches in that last inning. Let's get him to work a little bit more.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Okay.
In there
all right.
Strike.
A little surprised. He's been a little inconsistent on the edges. That was a changeup I should have just laid off of.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Ooh, couldn't quite get out of his reach.
And that's out number 1.
Again, put myself in a bad count there. Went 0-1.
Next for Seattle, Mitch Henniger. He flew out.
Like I said, I didn't really put myself in a bad count.
First pitch on its way. Swung on.
That might go. That might go. That's a good pitch to hit. That's a good pitch to hit. That's a good one. That one I saw hanging in the air, and I was able to take advantage of it. Fuck yeah.
A solo home run for Mitch Henniger. Number 26 for him on the season.
Hell
The
yeah.
Mariners have opened up a 4-0 lead.
Home runs or bust. That is what is happening today.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right
Changeup
now
has
is
been a
doing
little
so well.
inconsistent. He's gotten a lot of swings and misses because I'm very aggressive at the plate, but he's missed some high. Tom Murphy already 1 for 1.
Tom Murphy. And he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ball one.
That's okay. That's a good take right there. Ooh, that's a bad swing. That's a really bad swing. I was looking way up here. That was bad.
On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, not a great sequence there.
Digging in next, Dylan Moore. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that was a great swing he put on that changeup last time up to hit that home run. Just an absolutely textbook job.
Ah,
Keeping
bad
travel,
swing.
Keeping his hands back before.
I was hoping that would be a check swing, but
The windup
That's
and
okay.
the 0-1.
that's why it's a little frustrating sometimes that Seager pop out, where it's like you hope it's just a foul and it's not a
Swing
boy.
and a blooper down the right field line.
drop,
In
drop, drop, drop,
comes
drop,
Slater,
drop. That'll work.
but he won't get
Okay,
there.
first
Pulls
base
in.
hit of the game. Everything else to this point has been solo home run.
Today's game of loading up, kicks, toe
Yeah,
taps,
I look for like
in the hands, trying to
a lot of foul offs and hope that things go
usually gets by.
get out of danger, you know.
So now to the plate, Evan White.
Don't
Has
swing
a
at
fall
that.
behind here.
Fuck.
Goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone at strike one.
That was the thing I don't like swinging at. I don't like that hybrid pitch out.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Verdugo waits on it, and that retires the side.
All right, well, one more.
One for the Mariners, and it comes on this solo home run. We played 4. It's 4-0 Seattle. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the
Hi,
top
Heidi.
of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, it'll be Bobby Dahlbeck, and they could use a spark
All
from
right,
it.
so we're in the 5th here. Delaplane pitched well so far.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Right where I want to be pitch count wise. About 10 per. Very good.
Attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Exactly 10 per. Nice. I said that just in case I missed the back number there.
Nothing in 2 now. And it's fouled away. Swing and a
There
miss.
we
He'll
go.
start
That'll
the
work.
5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the
Delaplane?
mound. He's got the shutout.
Marco Gonzalez up there.
We'll show you the league
I think I've blown a couple of guys' ERAs up a
right
little
up there
bit.
among league leaders in that department. Next
Some
up
bad
for the Red
games.
Sox, Brian Goodwin.
One of the Houston games I think was pretty bad. Not sure how many runs the previous pitcher got tagged for against Boston, but
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I was hoping.
Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Damn.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game.
I was hoping that the left fielder's speed would be enough to cut that off and prevent a double, but instead I ended up giving up an extra base. Got all the way to the wall. It's interesting. You can actually see the moment like I take over the player, like take over controlling Lewis.
Stepping in now, Michael Chavis.
He juts in a weird way.
Fastball here, no balls and a strike. Chavis, a native of Georgia. He's in his third season as a major league player. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Fouled away. Now, if we can get a strikeout here, that would be pretty big. That was a terrible pitch. See if we can maybe set up the outside for the slider. Oh, Tom Murphy.
And a swing and a miss.
Tom Murphy!
There,
Tom Murphy! Usually I'm yelling at him for doing some dumb shit. I like that. I like that.
It's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
So here's Adam Frazier. As he'll take
That is a
strike one
generous
against
strike
Slater.
give.
0 for 1
Whew.
for him here in this one.
Nothing there. No swing. No thinking there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Goodwin at third with 2 away. Slider
Just missed low. That's
thought he
fine.
had him, but it's 1 and 2.
That's fine.
Hey, there's
That's
not a
fine.
lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
This is on the ground over to first.
And the triple means nothing. That'll work.
One left for the Red Sox.
That'll work.
They're down 4-0.
Couple of good sliders in there. Got a beautiful strikeout. Got a nice little
He bounced out last time up.
little grounder there. All right.
First delivery to him. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
That's fine. That was a 4-seam, I believe.
Hit on the ground.
That'll find a gap. We have 85 speed on the base pads. And I believe that'll be his first MLB hit.
Now batting, shortstop.
Okay, just kidding. That's I made that all up.
Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound.
Or maybe this goofed with what the game was trying to do.
Starter here tonight.
All right.
So
That'll
he'll
work.
depart after working just 4+ innings, says this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Tanner Houck takes the ball here.
Tanner
He'll enter with
Houck.
a runner at first,
56
and nobody
games, 11-5 record. 2-2 saves and opportunities. 135.1 innings pitched, 4.85 ERA. 113 strikeouts, 81 walks. 253 for righties, 281 for lefties.
Donnie Walton
We don't
will be the
get
first
those
to
stats
stand
with
in
the
against
starters.
new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and
He
nobody out.
realizes 145 games into the season. It's like whipping hits. WIHP. All right. 4-seam, slider, sinker, splitter. Could pose some problems here. Or we'll go ahead and
And there's his
Shoulda-
first base hit of this one.
we're good. Maybe could have stretched that out to third with that speed, but we're good.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now we have good speed on both first and second. Decent power here at the plate. See if he started low. Oh boy, went with the slider.
But it's not there. It's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far.
Way too early on that.
Comes set with the 0-1.
That's just a slider that's way missed. All right, that'll work.
Bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So stepping in is Kyle Lewis. 0 for 2.
If we do get the ball deep enough, we might be able to send first to home. Not something to really worry about right now, but
And now the first pitch. He grounds it sharply to
just kidding. Instead, it'll be a double play. Oh,
first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One left for Seattle, but they hold a 4-0 lead.
ugh, yuck.
And stepping in, Alex Avila. He'll start things out in the 6th.
Yuck, what the
Lineup that
fuck?
Really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock ground ball with eyes.
Fuck
something,
me.
catch a
God
gap
damn it.
to get this offense
God
going.
damn it,
2
that's
hits
so
as a team
irritating.
Can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
There's a nice four-seam fastball.
0-1.
Offensive game plan
Feel like I'm
needs
getting
to
a
change
good,
right here. They
good
need to get a little bit
locations
more
here.
aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
A ball and a strike.
Things start to fall apart when I nibble at the edge and I miss.
1-2 to the Red
That'll
Sox
work.
catcher.
Those were two really nice located pitches. Pitch number 1 and pitch number 3. Those were really well located. Pitch number 2, not so much, but that's fine. It's when we see stuff like that's at the kind of the bottom of the zone get called balls when it strikes. Ugh. Got him in the corner. Let's go. That's the best of pitches probably ever sailed on me. 6 strikeouts for Delaplane here.
He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Apparently Boston is rusty after the shellacking they gave the Mariners.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
There, okay. Got him 0-2 here. Slider on the inside, I like it. Foul
You
ball.
could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield.
Ooh, that was a tight play. That was a really tight play.
As that last lunge was enough to beat. And that was a close one, so they're asking for some time to look at the replay. Could see a challenge from them here.
Well, here's another look at it now. It was tough to tell watching it live, and boy, I'm
He's out.
still not
He's out.
totally sure.
He's out.
Maybe
He's
a
out.
tough
He's
decision
out.
for him.
He's out.
And indeed,
He's out.
they
We're going to the
will
headsets, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to the headsets. The big old headsets. For some reason, their hands are way out here.
Take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Going to the headset.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mariners
That'd be a good
are
emote.
challenging the
That'd be a really good
One more look at
Twitch
it.
emote.
Is there
Out.
enough evidence to overturn
Out.
this call? I think there is. Looks to me like the ball beat him to first. I think this is a good.
Okay,
Headset
umpires
call
look
for
ready,
challenges.
And off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned.
I don't like
and
that
it ends up being a well-used challenge.
I don't like that the commentary is ahead of the call. That's always it's been annoying to me all season long. All right, so
In now, Austin Slater. Fouled away.
instead of 1 on 1 out, we have nobody on with 2 outs. here in the top half of the 6th inning. Mariners up 4-0.
The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Took an extra second to figure out who my guy was going to be. There we go.
Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail here 4-0.
All right, Kyle Seager, 0 for 2, 1 for 7 in the series. A lot of at-bats for both teams yesterday. 15 hits for Boston, 14 for Seattle. Bit of a quieter game here, even with a 4-0 score.
First pitch coming, here it is.
That's inside. Ball 1. 255 home runs on the Mariners.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And
Fouled away.
he fouls this one off.
Most likely won't be on the team next year. It's heartbreaking. I'm going to miss him in my lineup.
The 1-1.
Ooh. Hopefully there's some good guys with some pop. Really rely on the home runs.
A swing and a foul tip held
Damn
on
it.
to by Avila,
Damn
and
it.
they get the strikeout.
Damn it. As evidenced by today's game with 4 runs scored on 4
Stepping
solo
up
home
is
runs.
Mitch Henniger. He comes in 1 for 2 with that
Oh, I need to pay attention to Delaplane's
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a
energy.
changeup hit out of the ball.
Oop.
That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
0-1 the count.
7 hits for the Mariners, 2 for the Red Sox. It just says red. Red
Here's the
Foreman.
pitch.
Ooh, yikes.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
Missed. Just early on it.
Now another 0-2.
Ah,
Here's
instead
Bogarts,
that'll
the
be
shortstop.
hot to the shortstop.
To first,
That'll be
number 2 down.
an out. All right.
Tom Murphy will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
Oh, hold on. Might want to just take a...
First pitch, here it comes.
That's fine. I'll take that. Hold on. Take that. Tom Murphy does not have 26 home runs. Munoz has no energy. But Tapia has full energy. And we also have Brandon Brennan. So we'll go Tapia, Brennan.
2 out, nobody on.
Got to be careful here. 4-0 lead. That was a big swing. That was a big home run swing right there.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Here's the 0-2.
Ooh, that'll be ripped right up the
That's a base hit
middle.
into center field. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Well, that's what's difficult about pitching. You have a guy that's up there swinging. Pitch before this takes a big swing and almost.
I will have to pause here. We have some trick-or-treaters on the way. I know you're probably thinking, Sean, it's very light outside. It is, but that's okay. There we go.
Is in for a 3rd plate appearance as
All
he
right.
watches one miss inside.
Dylan
It's
Moore,
1-0.
2 for 2.
He's got
Home
hits
run,
on both
single,
of his
ribby.
at-bats so far in this one.
That is a perfect hit.
Line drive, and
That
that's
is also
base
just
hit
a single. Do not fucking try and stretch that from 1st to 3rd with a 37 speed.
To say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold
Tom
coming into
Murphy.
this
It's
game,
fine.
But that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you, my man's smiling on the inside.
There we go. Hey, I do really well when they pitch it right down the middle. That's helpful.
At the plate now, Evan White, as he'll take a look at his sinker.
Let that one go.
Too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. 1-0 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base
I sent him. That was a big gamble. He's safe. He's safe. He's safe. Now, here's the problem. One, that's a safe symbol. Elevate your arm, sir. Just relax. They're safe. Safe. It's safe. 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 It looked really bad in the monitor, but it's safe. Now, I don't know if I can't watch the replay. One of the problems that I've run into is I'm not quick enough in my decision making. So he like kind of stopped up at third, and I sent him, so he had to like slow down to get to third and then like restart speed.
Into the box, Braden Bishop.
Braden Bishop, and that'll be out number 3, which is perfect timing because we have Trick or Treater, so we'll be right back with more Mariners baseball in just a minute.
7th inning coming up. It's the M's 5 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
All right, we're back with more Mariners baseball here. We had a Momoku. Is that what it is? I don't know what the Pokemon is. We had a Pikachu, that fake Pikachu, and a unicorn stopped by for some Halloween treats. So that was nice. It was actually a very short visit. I didn't think it was going to be that short, but then they were like, they're here, the trick or treat, then give them their thing, and then they're off. They're off. All right. Top 7. We are in the caution zone stamina-wise for Mr. Sam Delaplane. We have 2 pitchers warming up, ready to roll. I believe, actually, they're both ready. So if things do get too wily, we can miss. We can bring him in. So 5-0, good lead, 4 solo shots, 1 kind of small ball home run. A little bit of a dangerous play. There we go. Hot play right at first, and that'll work. So we might not need a closer today. We'll see. We do have to deal with the full lineup of the Boston Red Sox before this game is done, so that'll work for the Red Sox. I don't know why I said that. I kind of just said that like weirdly out of habit.
First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate.
All right, we're 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning.
So now to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Okay, we're one pitch away from getting out of this inning. Double play would be nice to kill this top of the 7th. Get us out of here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
That one a little outside.
Martinez stands at first with 1 out.
For whatever reason, the changeup doesn't have not a lot of confidence in that changeup. That'll work. That'll work. I'd rather have the double play, but a strikeout is hard to argue with. 7 strikeouts for Sam Delaplane today.
Taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses, and a lot of strikeouts, and no walks either.
Into the box now, Brian Goodwin.
Ooh. See, those are the pitches I was kind of trying to talk about earlier, but I don't think I explained very well. That was a strike. That's when things start to fall apart, is when I don't get those calls kind of nibbling around the edges. And I have to bring it a little more over the heart of the plate, and then it becomes a huge problem. Generous swing there. Should probably be a 2-0 count, but instead it's 1-1. I'll take that. I'll take that trade. It's fine.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And the slider's in the dirt
Ugly.
as he lays off it for a ball.
Ugly, ugly, ugly.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2.
Ooh, fouled off. This will be Delaplane's final inning here.
Ready with the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first.
He already didn't have a whole lot of energy left. We ran him into the red. A super solid outing for Sam Delaplane. 7 strikeouts, 7 innings pitched, only gave up those 3 hits. No runs, gave up a triple, got out of that with a strikeout and a nice ground out. Some good stuff happening here for Seattle defensively. Offensively, it's going well, putting up 5 runs, 4 solo home runs. That's good news.
First pitch of the AB now. He swings.
That was a bad decision.
Throw on to first.
Really bad
One
decision.
shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Ugh. All right, Ty France. We are going to bring in the Heat. We're going to bring in Tapia. Scheduled to put him in the game. And we most likely won't be using Kikuchi, so.
First delivery to him. Lifted into center field. Verdugo waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next, here is Kyle Lewis, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First offering. And here's
Sean.
the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field
Drop.
line.
Not
And he
into his
gets there,
glove.
makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Well, we've scored in 2, 4, and 6. We have an opportunity to score in every even inning this in this game. We'll bring in Tapia. What's frustrating about that last hit, as we talk about Tapia's stats, 4-1, 62 games, 30 holds, 82.2 innings pitched, 1.31 ERA, 85 to 3 strikeouts to walks, low batting averages under 200 for both righties and lefties. I was looking high in the zone and thought that would be where he threw the ball, and then I dropped it down low, and then it was high, and that was frustrating. But it's fine. Everything's fine. There's a nice slider there, Tapia. Hitting spots today in a flow, feeling good. There we go. Nice change up. We can't always warm up Ken Giles just in case. I would prefer not to. But
Michael Chavis will step in at the plate.
I don't like him calling that pitch in that location.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Beautifully located slider right there. Tapia has a fastball over 100 miles an hour.
Into the corner,
Whoo!
slicing foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Got him on the high strike. That's what you'll want to see. Sam Delaplane here, his stats. 7 innings pitched, 7 strikeouts, 77 pitches, 3 innings, no runs, no earned, no walks. Look at those good old goose eggs right there. That's what you want to see. That's where you want to see those zeros. Runs, earned runs, walks. That was I'm really surprised that pitch was so far off. That was really good. I've thrown worse pitches that have been, like, way better located than that. Like, way closer to the location I'm actually trying to go for.
And
Fouled
it's
away.
fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he strikes him
Got
out
the
as well.
strikeout.
So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So next to hit is Alex Avila. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the first pitch. As he can't catch up.
There
on
we
the
go.
fastball,
Blew that
the
one right
runners
by
in
him.
at strike 1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little
Ooh.
That's in
Ooh.
there, and he's deep in the
Thought I
line.
missed the
0-2.
location on that one.
Swing and
There we go. 3 strikeouts. Bam, bam, bam. Let's go, Tapia. That's why I fucking love bringing him in.
5-0.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Win number 91 is getting ever so close. I think we have to go about 500 over the next
Here's the third
18
baseman,
games or
Kyle
so to
Seager.
get 100 wins. I would love to see triple digits. Love it. I also had the idea to see if I could. I'd have to break it down, I'm sure.
To the AB on its way.
Put every game into one long video and just stream that
adjustment out on the
for
mound.
for
Overthrew the
days.
first one a little
Just
bit, but got
days
on
and
top
days.
and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Chopped weakly to the
Oh,
left.
I wanted that. I wanted that. Was early on it.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
So all of the odd pitches have missed. The even pitches have been both been strikes, both of them low and inside.
Good
Oh,
bat.
that
Count
was a
remains
walk.
full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a ball
That
lined
might
hard
go.
toward deep right field.
Oh, instead it's an out.
Warning track.
Oh, that hurts. Oh, I wanted home run 49 for him.
But it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Damn it. That's perfect timing and everything.
Stepping in now is Mitch Henniger.
That was a better at bat.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ooh, that was yuck, gross.
1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he
Ooh,
gets it to
yuck,
pop it
gross.
up on the right side of the
Gross,
infield.
gross, gross.
And he'll squeeze this one for the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 2.
Next to hit, Tom Murphy. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Now the first pitch. On a line,
Tom
that's a
Murphy.
base hit into left field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there.
Helps when they throw it right over the middle. I will say that.
To the plate now, Dylan Moore. As he'll take a look.
That's
at ball
inside.
1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. 1-0.
Ooh.
And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Murphy, the runner
Didn't
at
get to
first,
see his serve.
gone.
Damn it.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that is off the wall. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate.
Tom Murphy making it a 6-0 game. Wow. Ribby double for Dylan Moore. Another run in an even inning. 3 in the second, 1 in the fourth, 1 in the sixth, 1 in the eighth. Wild. I don't know if the game is being kind to me today or...
Marcus Walden enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try.
All right, Marcus Walden.
Right where it is.
64 games, 6-3 record, 7 holds, 79 innings, 3.19 ERA, 73 to 33 strikeouts to walks, 245 for righties, 221 for lefties. And he comes in with a 6-0 deficit. He works with a slider, a cutter, a four-seam, and a sinker.
Stepping in now, Evan White as he grounds one briskly to short.
No, go to third, go to third, go to third, go to third. Stay at third. Might have been able to make it with how far up the line that was, but there's no reason to send it.
Little ground ball
All
with
right.
eyes right there. He might have been a little bit out in front, but I don't care. That's a bullet knock in the box score tomorrow morning.
At the plate now, Braden Bishop.
It's a surprisingly high slider.
For ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
We will warm up Fletcher just in case.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Swing and a looper to left.
Oh, dang. That was a cutter way outside. Really early. 509 XP. That's fine. That's fine. 13 hits, 6 runs. That'll work. Or 2 runs on 9 hits that weren't the home runs. 2 ways to look at it.
Brandon Brennan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Brandon Brennan, 42 games with an 0-2 record. Has a bunch of other stats I didn't get to read. I don't think I'll even be able to use Munoz tomorrow. So that's a little worrying. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I'll just take one away from the two-seam fastball. That's a strike. You know what? We'll just call it. I'm all goofed up. I'm all out of sorts. All out of sync. All right.
Next, it'll be the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Here we go with inning number
All right.
9.
All right. Calm down. Settle down. You have a 6-run lead. It's fine. There we go. That's better. Just take a breath.
The 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care
That'll
of it.
work.
So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. And now, Austin Slater. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and no
That's a
strike.
strike,
Yeah, he has
sir.
turned
Come
himself
on.
into a really nice
Come
player.
on.
I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this.
So what comes in? The Jackie Robinson edition has a PS5 game download. Jackie Robinson bat skin, a diamond choice pack, 2 gold choice packs, 10 show packs, 1 ball player or equipment pack, double daily rewards, and 10,000 stubs. Nice.
The 1-0.
There you go. Change up.
Fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
1 away, 1-1 count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off.
Curious to see what the new installment
1-2,
of
here it comes.
the show comes out.
Gets him
If it comes out
swinging
before the
for
season,
time.
that'd be fantastic.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one.
Be real
The
good.
bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts.
Ooh, that one's outside, just outside. All right, Boston down to their final out here, top 9. Down 6-0. Good showing from the Mariners, the back-to-back-to-back jacks in the second. Very helpful.
And here's a fastball
That
in for
somehow is a
strike
strike.
91 miles an hour that time.
All right.
Maybe
That's a
too
ball.
much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Fouled away. Last strike here for Boston.
Stuck it out tonight, come to their feet. Hard hit to first.
Ooh.
Sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him a base hit.
Wow. Okay. All right. That's okay.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down the way right there.
Wow.
The batter
Okay.
just did an amazing job.
I thought that was gonna be the end of the game. Cool.
In now, J.D. Martinez. As
That's
he
a
tried to
strike.
go back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
I don't like this slider
Now set, and
location,
the
but
0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed.
I didn't like that slider location. Threw a pitch that was a worse slider
He's gonna
location.
Step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz.
Strike 3. Good night.
If was that what you like to refer to it as? As strike motherfucking number 3? Hey, Mariners. 6-0 victors. 4 long balls. Couple of small ball runs for some insurance.
6-0 shutout to
6-0.
finish off tonight's game.
Held them to, what, 4
Gets
hits?
win on the heels of 4 home runs. Sam Delaplane.
Delaplane picking up win number 17 on the season. Should be good enough to vault him into second place. Well, will be good enough to vault him into second place. He'll be 2 wins behind the Angels pitcher, who has 19 right now.
For more, head to theshow.com.
And he'll have a few more starts in him. I wonder how many. Our rotation is like slightly off. Like, I think a couple of starters just missed 1 start early in the season due to injury. Some highlights here. 13 hits for the Mariners, 4 hits for the Boston Red Sox. Tom Murphy might be your player of the game. No, it's Sam Delaplane. Dylan Moore was 4 for 4 with a home run, a double, 2 ribbies, and a run himself. Tom Murphy was 3 for 4, scored 3 runs, one on a solo shot. Evan White 3 for 4 with a home run, 2 ribbies, and a run. Mitch Henniger 1 for 4 with a home run and a ribby. I mean, either of those top 3 guys, Moore, Murphy, White, either one of those guys can be player of the game. But for some reason, it's Sam Delaplane. Really, really strong showing. 7 innings, 3 hits, 7 strikeouts, no walks, no earned runs. Eduardo Rodriguez does get the loss. 4 innings pitched, 6 hits, 1 strikeout, 4 earned runs. Yeah, that is a good win for the Mariners. 6-0. Really good notable players. We had 13 hits. Moore, Murphy, and Evan White combined for 4, 7, 10 of those. Throw in Mitch Henniger's, and that is 11 of the 13 hits between those 4 players. So maybe not, not the most well spread. I think Seager was 0-for. I think Lewis was also 0-for as well. One of the other hits was from the rookie that I thought was going to be a first MLB hit. Maybe he's been up before. But there you go. 8th inning program, 6,600 XP. They must be doing some sort of situation there. And we have 1 game against Boston remaining. Winner wins the series. And if we win, we get to open an Allen and Ginter pack of cards. Then we'll have a day off with the Chad Champ episode, and we'll be on a big, long road trip. It's a 10-game road trip, 3 in Kansas City, and then we'll be seeing nothing but Athletics and Angels the rest of the way, all divisional matchups for the Mariners. So there you go. Hopefully you enjoyed today's game. I just don't think Los Angeles can catch a break. They're still 3.5 games behind, even though they won today. We have matched them step for step. Kept them 3 to 4 games behind us at all times. They've made some progress here and there, but we've done a good job at making sure that we're keeping that gap reasonable. It is getting close, though, so that there is something to be said for that. It'll be interesting as we go towards the end of the season. Where do things stand going into those final 9 games? Can't worry about that too much. We got a series to wrap up tomorrow. We have Kansas City on the road, a team that gave us some trouble in a 4-game set back in the end of in-game August, which kind of started kicked us into a kind of a wonky situation there where we had some close wins, had some big losses. It was a weird time, but we're doing okay. 91-54. We'll look to send Boston back to 500 tomorrow. We'll look to open some packs a pack of cards tomorrow right here on youtube.com/ShaunasaurusRex. If you'd like to watch that game, just be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell. Make sure that you're notified when I post the new video tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific time. Or you can just remember, but I tell you, the best way is to make sure to subscribe. Thank you again so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Go Mariners. We'll see you tomorrow.